Hey ladies and gents, my name is Brian, owner and founder of Awoken Canine. We're actually going to be talking about our latest blog post, how to house train your dog the right way. So if you're struggling with teaching your dogs that indoors is not where he should be going, listen up. Got some great tips for you and your dog to make sure your lives are easier and to solve your problems. So the first things you actually want to do is see things through a dog's perspective to get a better understanding of how to properly teach him and see the first steps that you took when you brought him home. So when you initially adopted your dog into your life, did you give him as much free range as possible, or did you guys confine him to a certain area of your home? So all these little things actually play a major role in house training your dog the right way. So from a dog's perspective, what tends to happen when you give them too much free range early on is, one, they have no concept of what the house rules are, they have no sense of boundaries, and they won't know what's right or wrong. A lot of accidents do tend to occur throughout this time frame as well, but that's just because they don't know what's right or wrong. So here's 3 great tips to ensure that you and your dog have no more potty accidents and have success house training the right way. Tip number 1. Don't ever punish your dog for peeing indoors unless you physically see him in the act. Dogs can't make the association between what they did at 10 in the morning and what they're being punished for at 4 p.m. That gap in between just gets lost and no association is made. What you actually want to do is when you catch your dog in the act is tell him no, pick him up and take him to the location where you actually want him to pee and praise him when he actually pees in the location you want. Tip number 2, don't give your dog too much freedom early on. What I usually recommend is crate training your dog for 2 reasons. It manages where he's allowed and not allowed to go pee early on in the process. So a dog will never pee where it sleeps at. What you actually want to do is just manage that. Tip number 3 is pretty simple. It's just make a routine. If you feed your dog at 2, make sure you take him out at 2:15 to 2:20 to ensure that he understands that outside is the only spot I'm allowed to go. Once you take him out the crate, the only place he's actually going is straight outside. You do not give your dog a chance to linger around your home straight out the crate. Straight out the crate, go outside. Now those are 3 great tips to ensure that you and your dog have success in house training the right way. Now if you guys have any questions, feel free to contact me at awokencanine.com or our Instagram. Thank you.